Oil is responsible for the gaming competition, the weekly gaming competition on the Facebook group, the Spectrum Group UK. The last season of games was a Homebrew theme, so I just thought we'd have the games that he selected for that scene, starting off with Donkey Kong, which was the new port last year for the Specky. And let's have a quick look at that, shall we? So number 2 for Kempston, and then enter to start the game. So it's trying to be as close as possible to the arcade port, which, let's face it, on the Specky we didn't have a great deal of success prior to this. The games that were released at the time weren't brilliant. Just look at this one, absolutely gorgeous. Close as we possibly can to the colour scheme, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get you now, aren't I? Didn't want to get the hammer, but Mr. Flame decided that I needed to. Are you coming for me? I'm not going to get out of the way in time. Oh, dear me. Not good. Not a good start. Yeah, I'm doing much of an advert for this, am I, at the moment? Go on, run. Run. Oh, good grief. Get up that ladder there. Quick, run. Good grief. I'm going to make it in time. There we go. That's level 1 done. So Donkey Kong obviously had the 4 levels and this port 4 on it, and it's rather gorgeous looking. So that was level 1. That was the game. That's the first game that in the season. Second game was Golf. Now this one we did have a little bit of trouble with in setting up. But I'm hoping that this has remembered how I set it up. So it's J for that, and then I think it's number 3 to start with 3 ships. Yeah, there we go. So what would you give him for this in 1983, eh? I don't think we even had a decent Space Invaders. And this has got, I think it's 4 games, 4 different games that are in it. There's Galaxians, and a couple of others. Laser attack now. That's that one. Mission 3 is Galaxians, and I always struggled with Galaxians. Even, I mean, the Specky did have a decent port of Galaxians, didn't it? And I was rubbish at that too. Oh my good god. So that's Golf. Quick, like I said, quick whistle-stop tour of these games. Now this is a completely new game to me. I need to change the joystick up to Sinclair for this one, and the idea behind this is to blast away all the blocks that are on the screen. You only get points for the ones that you destroy. There's 2 craft at the top of this screen which will fire once they're directly above you, and they will destroy blocks, obviously, if there's blocks in the way. Now sometimes you will need those blocks in the way to hide from, but every block that they destroy that you don't is basically wasted points. Points that you're not collecting. And it is only a brief game. There is, I think, about 10 levels on this one. And the more experienced of you will soon get to the end of this game. Blimey. There's one left on that side to get. There you go. Concentrate on this side. Hopefully without getting shot. Ah! Kinda walked into that one, didn't I? Spoke too soon. That's per usual for me. This is a fantastic game. I love this one. Get shot there. Oof. Good grief, that was close. Okay, so you get the idea on this one. And there are on some levels there are bits that you cannot destroy. Some bits that you depend on the enemies to destroy, and some bits that are just a part of the structure, and neither of you can destroy. So I'm not going to spoil this one any further. That's a brilliant game. I do recommend you checking that one out. But next one was Road Tripping 2, Coast to Coast. Now this one is done by our very own John Davis, who very kindly let us play this. He took a back seat for this one, and there we go. Try again. Right, so I need 2 from joystick on this one. Okay, so if you've played Daredevil Dennis on the BBC Micro, then this is basically John Davis's version of that game. 4 platforms on each level, and there you go, get to the flashing arrow, which on the first level is just at the end of the 4th platform. On other levels you're not so lucky, and you do have 2 speeds, a high and a low speed, and you will be required to shift between the 2, like I did there. Now on the earlier levels, John's taking it easy on you, yeah, really easy, and showing you where, you can see on the top level there's a H on the platform, and then an L to show you which gears you need to be in. On other levels that's not there. I do love this though, JFC. Joe Soft A. Love it. So there, yeah, I've got all the flashing items, so I just need to get to the exit, which on this screen is back on level 2. So I need to carry on, keep going, and I've messed it up right at the bloody end. Oh, dear me. I've messed that one up as well. And believe it or not, this is one of the easier levels. I think the level after this is even harder. I think the one after this is the one that I really struggled with to get past. It did take quite a while for me to suss that one out. But like a lot of specky games, it's just basically down to muscle memory, isn't it? And remembering how you did it and trying to copy that. There you go. That's that level done. So you've got infinite number of lives. The only thing that you've got there is the fuel. Oh, I didn't even see that. Microphone was in the way. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. High speed, back down to low. This is the one that stumped me for a long, long while. Dear me. So you can see you do get quite a few chances before you run out of fuel. For a John Davis game, that is quite lenient. Come on, John, your games are difficult. There you go. Just to prove I can get past Felix, though. Right. And then we got Frogger. Dear. I have not played this game since the competitions, and after doing this video, I probably will after this. So, on all versions of Frogger that I've played previously, you traverse the road first and then the river, and you press up and you go one lane on the road. On this, you don't. You have to press up quite a few times. And the traffic immediately has got two speeds on it. You'll see here that there's some going quite quickly and some going quite slowly, and you cannot outrun the fast traffic. So basically you have to wait for the slow traffic, or I do anyway. I have to wait for the slow. There you go, there's the slow traffic there on one and on two. See how many times I'm pressing up. And then we struggle to get into that first home on the left hand side. I'm not going to lie to you, it is difficult. Like that, failed. So you basically just have to leg it. And those crocodiles you can't jump on the back of either. Or I've not been able to. Failed again. Determined to do this just for this video. There you go. It can be done. Honest, it can. That was a bit silly of me. There you go. Managed it. Wait for another log. Second one home. Run, run. See what I mean? You do overhang. The lanes. It is quite easy to think that you're safe, but you're not. So we just need to get one more froggy home on this level. Can I do it? No! Goodness me. Oh, so difficult this game. I know Specky games are difficult, but my goodness me. Run, run, run. Failed. There you go. Didn't even get past level 1. There you go. Moving swiftly on. Fantastic game. Egghead goes to town. This one. So basically in the line of Jet Set, single screen encounter where you collect items on each screen. As you can see there, there's two flashing, like, I don't know, what are they? Notes, something like that. For every screen that you go into, you get points for. It's 50 points for every unique screen and 200 points for every item that you collect. And at the end of the game, which will end sooner than you hope, it will show you a percentage of how many screens you've been in. So again, it's a bit of muscle memory and remembering timings and jumps and things like that, just like Jet Set Willy, but this is very cute, gorgeous graphics, plays very, very well, very smoothly. and this has a rather lovely death screen, which I've no doubt I will be showing you sometime very soon, completely unintentionally, like about now normally. Oh, I got away with it. So it is open-ended, you can go where you want, you can choose your methods, your route around this place. In fact, if I can get to a particular point on this, you have to choose where you're going. Down here. Now, see, there's three options here. I can either go down here to the right where I came from, up that ladder directly above me now, or left here. So you've got a variety of options of working your way around the map. So if you find a screen that you're particularly rubbish at, go around. I'm sure there'll be another way around it. Yeah, there's a screen here to the left which I'm going to show you. Yeah, basically there's a load of things on your left hand side. Each one of them's worth 200 points. So there's 1,000 points up for grabs on this screen if you can do it. Out again, back in. Need to collect these. Oh. Okay, so you've got a jetpack there and you can get across, and you do need to be very quick on this bit, otherwise you just fall and you die, but I somehow managed it. And I'm just going to show you this screen here. I think I've shown you enough of this game to whet your appetite, because at the bottom of this screen here, the older ones of us will be saying, oh, yeah, there's a... Oh. Told you, I went splat. That's your yolk, that's your death splat. So here is a telephone box. Into the telephone box, and it's a teleport. So where do you want to go? Rooftop, workshop, curiosity shop, steps, wherever. Let's go up to the rooftop. And there you go. Takes you to another part of the map. Okay. Fantastic game. Love this game. Okay. Then what have we got here? Track store. Okay, we're on to game 7 of 8. So get this in again. So basically you press down to grab a piece. You can see on the right hand side I've now got one purple piece. Press down again and get a yellow piece. Press fire to return it. And you want to get 3 in a row. And if you get 3 in a row, it gets rid of them. So I do like this game. I do like the premise of this game. What I found a little frustrating was, and I think a few of us did, go up to about level 9, and basically it just gets that busy that fast that I don't think really the humble specky could deal with it. Well, I couldn't anyway. I know at least one of our group managed to get a bit further than that, and I am in awe of that, but no, not for me. I couldn't get any further than that. So that's that game there. Okay, so nearly done. One more. So the last game in our group was this game called, is it Flip? I don't know. This game is that's you with the eyes there. You've got these bubbles here that you need to fill, and to fill them you need to hit them 3 times and avoid the ghosties. Nice and easy. All you've got is left, right and jump. But as you jump up there, you can see I've flipped from being right way up to upside down, so your left and right are flipped. So you have to factor that in. 1, 2, 3, that's that one done. Bash, bash, bash. 1, 2, 3. Go all the way around. Now, one of the things with this game is that you basically get 10 points for every time that you hit a bubble. So if you look at my score there, it's 220. If I hit it again, 230, hit it again, 240, hit it again, it empties the bubble, but I still get 10 points for it. So you can just, if you wanted to, you could just keep doing this all day long. And nothing's going to kill me there, nothing's going to get me, and I'm just artificially inflating my score. So the one thing about our group is we play by the honour system. We actually not to do that sort of thing, because basically it's classed as cheating, and who are you cheating? You know, you're not fooling anybody, you're not getting anything from it. You know, there's nothing up for grabs other than prestige and honour sort of thing between the group. Wrong way. So yeah, if you're on a high score challenge, then obviously just get as far as you can in the game without artificially inflating your score. So this one you have to be really quick, so you need to, well, like I said, with the left and right being flipped, you need to be pretty on the ball with this one to figure out which way you're going to go. Boom, boom, there you go. Wait for the end to go and back up. Oh, yeah. Not fast enough. So you can see from the selection of 8 games that Seamus chose that there's still a number of really good games being developed for our 40-year-old machine. Now, which way do I need to? I need to go right, but I'm upside down there, so I actually need to press left. There you go. So that's it then. That was the 8 games. Hopefully I've whetted a bit of your appetite here with these games. So the new season is about to start tomorrow, I think. And so there's a Facebook group, the Spectrum Group UK, Seamus Style, hit him up. The next season is all about games from 1985. So dig out your white shell suits out of the wardrobe, get that Live Aid LP on the playing in the background, and let's see what games Seamus is going to come up with from 1985. Come and join us. Hope to see you there.